Olaplex has built quite a reputation with their ever-growing product line. I've tried quite a few of them and some are absolute favourites, while others didn't quite hit the mark for me. Recently, they've launched 2 new products and today I'm going to test them out on my wavy hair to see if they live up to the brand's promises.
Hi, I'm Tori, and over 18 months ago I had very frizzy, thinning and unmanageable hair. But after finally embracing my natural wave texture and trying out a load of different methods, routines and products, I have managed to transform it into much healthier, stronger hair. I'm excited to try out both of these products today. They make some really big claims, so my hair is freshly washed. Let's get on with the routine. Before we start talking about the claims and how to use this product, let me just quickly share with you my wash routine for today. If you're not interested, you can skip to the next chapter where we will jump straight in with the leave-in conditioner. But first up today, I used this product from Wavy. It is their cleansing shampoo. I do really like this. I don't reach for it that often. I did buy the whole Wavy kit and I kind of planned to do a review, but I just haven't got around to it yet. So if that's something you'd be interested in, drop me a comment. I'm really happy to do that. But I do really like the shampoo. It just feels very cleansing, but very gentle. It's still, although it's sulfate free, it does lather up really nicely, which I'll be honest, I do really like. So cleansed with this first, and then I went in with my absolute favourite from V&Co, the Wavy Peptide shampoo. And I am still so sad that you can't get hold of this in the UK, but it is what it is. Right, and then finally I went in with my beloved volume conditioner from Aldi. That's got soy protein. It always instantly gives my hair that lovely slippery seaweed texture. And then I just used my wet brush to detangle a little bit at the ends. But to be honest, my hair wasn't super tangly today, so winner chicken dinner. Right, so Olaplex leave-in conditioner. Now this makes really big claims. It says that it's going to instantly hydrate, soften and detangle your hair, and that it will immediately seal split ends, which is kind of amazing, and that it continuously repairs and protects. So to use this, it says 1 pump if you have fine hair and 2 pumps if you have medium to coarse hair. Now I have fine hair, but I have medium density. So I'm kind of guessing I might need 2 pumps, but I'll start with 1. And it is also heat protectant and can be used on dry hair too. So it's a pretty flexible product. So I'm just going to start with 1 pump. As I said, freshly washed hair. Okay, let's try this. So 1 pump looks like that. Rub it in my hands. Actually, 1 pump is quite a decent amount. It's got a nice slip to it. It does also have quite a nice smell, which it's not super strong. It's almost a bit minty. Now, I do struggle a little bit with frizz. I have a lot of new hair growth. I have greys. So my hair does tend to be on the slightly frizzier side. So I would always apply a leave-in conditioner like I did just to the tops as well. I detangled in the shower, so I don't expect my hair to be super tangly, but it always gets a little bit rougher again when you've sort of twisted it up on your head, even in the microfiber towel. Actually, this is providing really lovely slip. My wet brush is just gliding through. I think 1 pump is going to be enough for my hair. But let's see once I've done this side. First impressions are very positive, to be honest. It feels very lightweight, but my hair feels really soft and manageable. It's just got that lovely slip to it. With 1 pump, I've got really good coverage. I'm just contemplating whether to put a tiny bit more on my ends where they're a bit drier. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a whole another pump. I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit more just for the ends. So I'm just adding that little amount. Next up, and it's the curl defining gel. So this is the only other product that I'm going to use in this routine today. Now, this claims to also repair and strengthen hair. And what I also found interesting was it's also heat protectant. So you've got double the amount of heat protection, which is unnecessary, but it's always good. It's also anti-humidity, or claims to be anti-humidity, and provides 72-hour frizz control. We will see. Let's wait. I'm excited. And it helps to define waves and curls. They do say that it is suitable for wavy hair, so it shouldn't weigh down your waves. To test these two products out, I thought the best way to make my curl clumps today would be brush styling. And so I'm going to apply this first because the directions are to work a small amount into your hair in sections. So I'm not usually a fan of brush styling once I've got gel in my hair, but it does claim to be so hydrating that hopefully it'll be okay. So I'm just going to section this top part. I hope it's not getting too dark in here. I think that's a small enough section. Okay. So repairs, strengthens and defines curls. Oh, yeah. Anti-frizz, anti-humidity, all the things you want from a gel, basically. Right, I'm just going to squeeze a really small amount like that. Again, now normally, oh sorry, that was loud. When I use a gel, I dilute it. But I'm not going to do that today because we need to find out exactly how well this works. I live in the UK. Today is one of those really cloudy days. Like, it's one of those days where it looks like there's a Tupperware box over the top of you. So that's why it kind of keeps getting a bit darker and darker. Okay, right, ready to brush style. One of the reasons I don't normally love applying gel before I brush style is, for me, I find with my fine hair, it can get a bit tangly and a bit rough feeling. So I'll be interested to see how this feels. And if I really don't like it, we might just go to a scrunch and pulse rather than a brush style. Okay. Well, that is not feeling rough at all. That just went through really, really gently, really nicely. Okay, so I'm not going to make you watch all this because you're not here for a brush styling. You're here to find out about Olaplex. My tummy just rumbled. So let me speed this up and by the magic of editing get it to the point where this is all done. We're ready, completely dry, almost completely dry. I've run out of patience. Let's scrunch out the crunch. Definitely has a cast. It dried quite quickly, so it sort of, when I first started diffusing, I felt like I got to 50 or 60% dry quite quickly, but the last bit seemed to just take forever. It didn't. I'm exaggerating and being a bit dramatic, but you know. So to scrunch out the crunch, I'm going to use Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. You could use any oil, obviously, but this is my absolute favourite these days. Just about 3 drops. Rub it together in my hands, and then I like to personally kind of smooth it over my hair. This definitely helps with frizz. And just kind of try and make sure you've got a nice coating, so a bit like a glazing motion. Particularly over the top where I get some halo frizz, and then gently just start to break the cast. My hair is feeling incredibly soft, really, really super soft. I always like to kind of take my fingertips and just shake everything up at the roots. Just find it helps to kind of break any sort of lumpier, crunchier sections. Also kind of helps with a bit of root lift and volume. Oh, it does feel really lovely. Okay, just still got a bit more crunchiness going on at the front, so just going to do that section. What do you think? I am very, very impressed. I do feel like I have very little frizz. If you have never seen my hair before, trust me when I say this is a very frizz-free result. It's this kind of thing that I struggle with. You see that these tiny pieces here, they're tapered at the end. It's not breakage, it's just new growth. That is a good thing. But of course, also when they're grey, they get a bit wiry. So other than a few like this, I do think this is an amazingly frizz-free result. I also think it's got beautiful definition. My hair feels super soft. Definitely probably curlier than normal, but I do get a curlier result when I use the bounce curl brush. It just feels really lovely. I don't like the feeling of product in my hair at all, and I honestly would not know that I'd used a gel today. This doesn't feel jelly at all. Jelly, gel-like. I am chuffed. Also, my hair looks very shiny, I think, which is difficult when you're blonde. Oh, shall I show you from the back? You can tell me how it's looking. Very difficult to see the back of your head. I am very, very happy. I'd love to hear what you think. I definitely want to put these to the test more before I call them Holy Grail products, but from a first impressions perspective, amazing. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that Olaplex actually have one of my Holy Grail all-time favourite products, and that is their number 3 Bond Repair. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about how I've used that to help repair my damaged wavy hair, then I'd highly recommend checking out this video next, because it's got the 3 key tips that have been most transformative for my waves and curls. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of these results in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, bye.